Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Dollars. Today, we're diving into a developing story that could shake up the Social Security system, potentially affecting over 170,000 beneficiaries across the country. A new report reveals an internal memo at the Social Security Administration proposing to halt payments to certain recipients, specifically representative payees who don't have their own Social Security number. This could mean serious financial trouble for families caring for children, disabled individuals, and elderly dependents. So, what's behind this proposal? Who's at risk? And what happens next? We're breaking it all down, but before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe to Daily Dollars so you never miss an important update. Let's get into it. According to Government Executive, a publication that covers federal policy, an internal SSA memo is being discussed that could cut benefits for thousands. The proposal targets representative payees, those who manage Social Security benefits for someone unable to do so themselves. It would block payees without a Social Security number, even if they're handling payments for an eligible recipient. If enacted, this change could affect individuals receiving retirement, disability, survivor benefits, and supplemental security income (SSI). This means that people who have lawfully been managing benefits for children, disabled individuals, or elderly family members could suddenly be unable to do so, leading to potential delays or complete loss of funds for the beneficiaries who rely on them. The biggest concern with this proposal is the wide range of people who could be affected, many of whom are parents, spouses, or caregivers acting in their loved one's best interests. Those at risk include United States-born children on SSI or disability benefits whose parents lack an SSN, potentially cutting off their access to funds. Widows and survivors abroad who rely on benefits earned by a deceased spouse or parent but don't have an SSN. Elderly or disabled individuals who depend on a caregiver or close relative to manage their payments. Experts warn that removing these payees could create serious financial hardships for those who rely on them. Several SSA employees and policy experts believe that this proposal is tied to broader government efforts to enforce stricter immigration policies. While individuals without an SSN do not qualify for Social Security benefits themselves, they are currently allowed to serve as a representative payee if they are managing benefits for someone who is eligible. Some sources claim that by preventing these individuals from acting as payees, the administration could frame it as a move to prevent illegal immigrants from receiving Social Security funds, even though the funds are technically for eligible recipients, such as United States, citizen children, or surviving spouses. One SSA employee, speaking anonymously, said, "The only time someone without an SSN is paid by the SSA is when they are serving as a representative payee. By barring people without SNs from applying, they could say they stopped paying illegal immigrants. But in reality, it will create a crisis for those who actually need the benefits." If implemented, this proposal could cause major disruptions for both beneficiaries and the SSA. Here's why. 1. Finding a new payee is difficult. SSA prefers parents or spouses as payees. If they're barred, replacing them could take weeks or months. 2. Delayed payments. With thousands of cases to reassess, benefits could be temporarily frozen, leaving families struggling. 3. Higher risk of fraud and misuse. Assigning distant relatives or organizations instead of parents or spouses increases fraud risks. 4. Added burden on the SSA. With ongoing staff cuts, handling thousands of new payee requests could further slow down an already overwhelmed agency. An SSA document, cited by Government Executive, warns that this change could increase fraud risks and make it harder for beneficiaries to get their payments. It's important to note that this proposal has not yet been implemented. However, the fact that this memo is circulating within the SSA suggests that changes could be on the horizon. If the policy is officially announced, it could lead to legal challenges, public outcry, and pressure from advocacy groups fighting to protect Social Security recipients. This is a developing story, and we will keep you updated as we learn more. In the meantime, let us know in the comments, do you think this proposal is fair? Or will it create more problems than it solves? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Thanks for watching Daily Dollars. I will see you next time.